What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your $1,400 third stimulus check update, fourth stimulus check update, and related news. I actually have some big breaking news about a new bill that was just voted on in the Senate over garnishments. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Garnishments over your stimulus checks. We're going to go over that. And we also have brand new information on when the IRS details is going to send out these checks for the Social Security, SSI, SSDI. I got some new information about that. We're going to go over all these details here, as well as the next stimulus package coming out, known as the Build Back Better package, in this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new updates. Don't forget to hit the like button, and let's jump right in. President Biden is going to send millions of vaccine doses to other countries of the AstraZeneca vaccine to Mexico and Canada. This comes as the AstraZeneca vaccine is actually being paused in Europe by multiple different countries over concerns of blood clots and side effects of the AstraZeneca vaccine, and it is not currently approved in the United States. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says our first priority remains vaccinating the U.S. population. But the reality is the pandemic knows no borders. Ensuring our neighbors can contain the virus is mission critical to ending the pandemic. Jen Psaki says officials are working to finalize plans to give Mexico 2.5 million doses and give Canada 1.5 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine, which has not yet been approved for the United States. She said the U.S. has 7 million releasable doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine in total, and suggested the administration could share extras with other countries in the future. She says, quote, balancing the need of letting the approval process play out of the AstraZeneca vaccine as it is taking place in the U.S., with the importance of helping stop the spread in other countries. We are assessing now how we can loan doses of the vaccine. That is our aim. It is not fully finalized yet, but that is our aim and what we are working towards. Some people are criticizing this move, giving away millions of doses of a vaccine to other countries when over half the United States population, well over half, is not even vaccinated yet, and they're giving away millions of doses. However, the AstraZeneca vaccine is not even approved in the United States, although it could be approved in the near future. Let me know your thoughts on them giving away millions of doses of the vaccine when, like, for example, I'm not vaccinated. I don't even have the choice. My age group does not even have the opportunity to get vaccinated at this time. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think they should be giving away, helping other countries with the vaccine, but the vaccine's not approved, but it could be approved in the near future? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And now some very unfortunate news. Republican Senator Pat Toomey blocked a bill today, an up or down vote in the Senate, to prevent private debt collectors from seizing your $1,400 stimulus checks. That's right, it was blocked. Republican Senator Pat Toomey from Pennsylvania on Thursday today blocked legislation that would prevent private debt collectors from being able to seize stimulus checks sent out under the latest third stimulus check package bill. Senator Ron Wyden, Democrat from Oregon, and Sherrod Brown, Democrat from Ohio, attempted to pass the legislation to shield payments from being garnished by private debt collectors. Though a previous $600 stimulus payment passed in December included this protection, the rules of reconciliation, the process the Democrats used to avoid the 60-vote filibuster in the Senate on the most recent third stimulus check package bill, was not able to include these similar protections because of rules in the reconciliation process. Quote, now Senator Brown and I wanted to include these protections in the American Rescue Plan by doing a standalone bill for it. We wanted to include them just like was done for the December relief bill. But the problem was Senate rules don't allow Senator Brown and I to include these protections in the American Rescue Plan, Senator Ron Wyden said to the Senator floor. Pat Toomey, however, objected, Under the Senate's rule, any one senator can try to set up a vote or pass a bill, but any one senator can similarly object. This is because it was done through an up or down vote. This is very similar to when we've seen Senator Bernie Sanders and Republican Senator Josh Hawley do an up or down vote on the Senate for the $1,200 stimulus checks for the second stimulus check package. That's when there was no stimulus checks included in there. And we've seen Republican Senator Ron Johnson object to giving you guys a $1,200 stimulus check. We know that eventually led to a movement to include stimulus checks in the second package and eventually led to Americans getting $600 as opposed to zero. But with this up or down vote, it can be objected by anybody. And well, this time around, it was Republican Senator Pat Toomey from Pennsylvania. However, there could be some light at the end of the tunnel. I'll tell you here in a second. Pat Toomey argued that the Democrats' decision to go it alone and use the process of reconciliation on coronavirus relief was the reason they couldn't get the language protecting the payments into the bill. So you can see there, it's almost like he's just doing this just to get back at the Democrats. Quote, it was going to be strictly Democrats using the reconciliation process, and that is the only reason this provision couldn't be addressed because it can't be dealt with under reconciliation rules, said Pat Toomey. Toomey also argued that the legislative fix supported by Wyden and Brown would prevent the money from going to individuals that a court has already determined should see the payment garnished. Pat Toomey said, quote, and boy, what a quote here, how about the deadbeat dad not paying his child support? Okay, now, wow. I don't even know what to say. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Here's the thing is, as I've been telling you guys, I feel like the Republicans right now are just doing a blockade on anything Democrat right now, which Democrats have control in the House, the Senate, and the presidency. Basically means Republicans are not voting for anything at this point. We'll have to see how long this continues. The same thing happened when President Obama came into office. Republicans did the same thing back then. However, the weird part about this, and this is why I feel that Republicans are literally just doing a blockade to kind of get back at Democrats or for whatever their reason is they passed a bill like this, a standalone bill, for the first stimulus check package back in last year, and that was supported unanimously by all Republicans and all Democrats. So why is it different this time around? As you can see here, the Senate passed a bill. This is back on July 23rd, 2020. They passed, so this is not a new bill. This is from the first stimulus check package. Senate passed a bill shielding COVID-19 relief payments from private debt collectors. As you can see here, on July 23rd, 2020, the Senate unanimously passed this bill to protect the stimulus funds provided under the CARES Act, the first stimulus check package, from being garnished by private debt collectors, okay? The Senate passed this unanimously, which means that all Republicans and all Democrats voted for this bill to prevent garnishing from debt collectors. So if Republicans voted yes on that before, why do we see at least one Republican here, which is all it takes to object to an up or down bill, which in this case is Republican Senator Pat Toomey, voting no to the same bill that Republicans supported before? And that's why I really kind of feel like, and based on the word, what he just said, is that, well, you could have passed this if you didn't do it through the reconciliation process. But the Democrats were kind of forced to do it through the reconciliation process because not a single Republican voted yes on the third stimulus check package bill. To kind of get the votes, they would have had to go with somewhere close to what the Republican counter proposal was, which was only $1,000 stimulus checks and virtually almost nothing else. There was no mortgage assistance, rental assistance, property tax assistance. There was no unemployment benefits. There was very little else in there. That was a $600 billion counter proposal, and we know the Democrats' bill was $1.9 trillion, so it was less than 1/3 of the amount. And well, I don't think that anybody thought that the Democrats were going to take that counter proposal. So at this point, Republicans, I feel like, are just voting no, and they're just being very standoffish and not showing any support for any Democratic bills. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says that they'll continue to pass bills through the reconciliation process, which Bernie Sanders says they're likely going to have to pass the next stimulus package, the infrastructure package, called the Build Back Better package through the reconciliation process as well. But there is still hope for this garnishment bill because this was just done through an up or down vote, which is basically just a verbal vote on the floor that any senator can bring up. Okay, it's not like an official bill brought to the floor through the Senate majority House Senate leader. Okay, in this case would be Senator Chuck Schumer. It used to be Mitch McConnell. Okay, they control which bills go to the floor. So what we could see happen here is Senator Chuck Schumer brings an official bill to the floor. It has to be written out as an official bill, and they're going to have to give it to all the senators, let them read it, and then vote on it officially. But remember, they will need 60 votes to pass that because they won't be able to pass a standalone bill like that through a reconciliation process. Again, they weren't even able to include it in the reconciliation process before. So we could see this come as a standalone bill. Remember, I told you I thought they might be voting on this within the next 24 to 48 hours, and I was dead on right. So again, we could see an actual bill brought to the floor for a actual vote, not just a standalone up-down vote that anybody can do, and then you can object to it, and that kind of kills it. A real bill brought to the floor by the Senate Majority Leader, in this case, Democrat Chuck Schumer, it used to be Mitch McConnell, that they can actually bring a real bill to the floor for this and vote on it. But they are going to need 60 votes on this. So they're going to need 10 Republicans to vote on it. Remember, last time every single Republican voted on it. So we will see if they're able to do this here. I'll keep you up to date. Probably will happen within the next 24 to 48 hours if it happens. Also have some new information on the $1,400 stimulus checks being deposited, and also for people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, Social Security beneficiaries, when they will receive the third stimulus check package. Brand new article I just seen here today. Okay, here we go. As you can see here, those who receive federal aid through Supplemental Security Income, SSI, or Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, can expect to receive their third stimulus payment in, quote, the same way as their regular benefits. However, a payment has yet to be announced by the IRS. Quote, Social Security and other federal beneficiaries will generally receive the third payment the same way as their regular benefits. A payment date for this group will be announced shortly, the IRS has advised on March 12th. Federal benefits are usually distributed to SSI and SSDI recipients via their Direct Express card account. The U.S. Bureau of Fiscal Service explains federal benefit payments such as Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, and veterans are required to receive your payment electronically. You must have either the money directly deposited to a bank or a credit union account to get your money each month on a direct prepaid debit card. Only current Direct Express cardholders can receive the third round of stimulus payments, the Direct Express website advises. See the company website for information on how to sign up for a Direct Express card. Third stimulus check funds sent to Direct Express card accounts that were recently closed will be returned to the IRS, and the IRS will reissue the payment. The IRS said in early March that most residents who receive SSI and SSDI benefits in 2020 should not need to take any action to get their third stimulus check payment. The IRS will, quote, automatically send third stimulus check payments to those who didn't file a tax return but are recipients of SSI, SSDI, Railroad Retirement, and VA Veteran Affairs benefits. However, some of those expecting to receive an automatic third stimulus check payment based on their federal benefits information may need to file a 2020 tax return even if they don't usually file taxes. Quote, if your third payment does not include a payment for your qualified dependent who did not receive a third payment, you must file a 2020 tax return to be considered for an additional third payment even if you don't normally file, the IRS advised on March 4th. Again, let me read that again. If your third payment does not include a payment for your qualified dependent who did not receive a third payment, you must file a 2020 tax return to be considered for an additional third payment even if you don't normally file, the IRS has advised. On March 4th, the federal body said it is working for the foremost federal benefit agencies to get updated information for 2021 to assist with stimulus payments at a date to be determined. I will keep you up to date on this as well as the garnishment and the next upcoming stimulus check payment, which is the Build Back Better package, which we already have dozens of Democratic lawmakers pushing to not include just one stimulus check in the next package, but multiple stimulus checks in the next package. So I'll keep you up to date. I'm also going to start doing some other slightly related different videos. So if you're a fan of the channel, make sure to watch those videos. Watch them to the end, give them a thumbs up, and help the YouTube algorithm as I start to do some other slightly different videos. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comments of these new videos as I start to try some different types of new videos and see what you guys are interested in, what you like. Let me know some other videos you might be willing to watch that you want to see. Again, if you're a big fan of the channel, please support me by just watching any new videos that I come out with. Obviously, I'll still be having multiple stimulus videos come out per day, but and I'll keep you up to date on all the upcoming stimulus, the fourth stimulus check, Social Security raises of $200 per month, student loan forgiveness, and the upcoming stimulus package. So, but I'll be mixing in some kind of new videos there. So let me know your thoughts, and if you're a fan of the channel, please support me just by simply watching them. Thanks for watching, guys. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have dozens of students that have replaced their 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon, and I teach them how to do that. Click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.